are you still trading countless hours for leads, calling, texting to build the know, like, and trust to be able to capture leads? And those leads aren't guaranteed. How many DMs you have to send out or cold calls you have to make before you actually get a promised deal? I mean, you know exactly how many calls you've done, hopefully this week, or how many DMs you've had to send out, right? So imagine the possibility of being able to have a process where you can automate all this and you can be able to have individuals be able to watch videos and be able to understand who you are and understand how it would be like, or to imagine what it would be like working with you. In today's video, we want to specifically go over 7 different topics. By the end of the video, I want to give you something for absolutely free to help you maximize this process. Let's go ahead and get into it. Number 1, why time is most valuable currency. Now, your time, you have 24 hours in a day. And if you spend those 24 hours in the day making phone calls and sending text messages out to prospects, one thing to follow up with your past clients. It's another thing to call new individuals, because that means that if you stop working, then your business stops working, right? Yes, you might be able to get a referral here or there when you're technically not working, but that's not measurable. It's not guaranteed, and you don't know specifically when that actual lead can come in. So going through this process would help you be able to have more of a quantifiable opportunity to know specifically what's coming in, when it's coming in, and how it's coming in. And then you can look at data every day to really be able to say, like, wow, okay, this is working. And I love this. And then you can just double down on what's working. Number 2, what does an actual real world example of a lead generating website look like? Now, it shouldn't just be pretty, it needs to perform. Now, number 1, you want to have a clear value prop. What is the value proposition? Are you working with buyers? Are you working with sellers? Are you looking at people that are going to relocate? Are you working with a type of buyer specifically? As an example, a specific seller could be someone looking to downsize because they don't need the space anymore. A specific buyer could be someone that's renting a condo, is about to have a baby, and now it's time for them to purchase a home because they're starting a family. Also, strategic CTAs. What do those strategic CTAs look like on your website? So you have call to actions for conversion, and then automation tools for connection. So when you have a website, it connects to your CRM system, and you have something like what we have here, or if I go to this website over here at Kayla, I could go to get buyer resources by clicking this link right here directly on the screen before the fold. I can come to the website, watch a video. I'm ready to take next steps. I can automatically fill out a form as far as budget and time when I want to buy a home. I can also free resources, download, look at testimonials, start searching for homes, and then I can contact her, right? And you can also make it so they can automatically book onto your calendar. So that's a real world example of a website, and you can go to liftoffagent.com underneath, say, website, and then you can see exactly what some different examples look like and what maybe would be like a vibe that you would really like to vibe with. So here's some sites here. So those are going to be some real world examples. Number 3, automation that replaces manual follow-up. Now, with this process, you want to think about when you have lead forms to be filled out, you can have an automatic welcome email, automatic video on that email, thanking them for the download, talking about what it looks like as far as next steps, and walking them through the process. Now, day 2 could be something like social proof / testimonial, sending an email where you can give them social proof, give them an email that would give them some of your testimonials. You can even drive into your social media. So this would be like an automation behind the scenes with your website that you would really need to have success with the process of maximizing lead flow from your website. Day 4, you want to think about integrating your schedule. I love Calendly.com so they can automatically book on your schedule. Why not? Why have to set up appointments manually when you can do it automatically? Number 4, the power of video when you're off the clock. Right now, this video is going live, and technically I could be on vacation. I was just on vacation last week with my business partner. We'll say it was a work / vacation, and we had an opportunity to do various things. And I had videos automatically getting posted, thumbnail, copy, editing, because of Liftoff Agent's team, which can also help you as well. And I didn't even have to lift a finger, and I didn't even have to think about it, which helped me be able to save time and be in 2 places at the same time. So let me give you some examples of where you can actually have videos be applied. So on the homepage of your website, you could have a video walkthrough tour that can give individuals specifically ways to navigate your site. What that does is it builds familiarity, it builds trust, and then they can kind of imagine what it would be to work with you. So you could technically have videos on every single page. You can have videos on a buy side page, sell side page, about page. You can walk them through the website on the homepage. These are processes that we like to tell our customers at Liftoff Agent so they can be able to have things already thought through before you actually meet the customer. Imagine actually having videos around FAQs being filmed. What are some frequently asked questions that you can film content around that you can give to, say, a buyer? Same thing for the sell side. What are some frequently asked questions that you get on the sell side, and or what are some frequently asked questions about the process of working with you in general, from signing the contract to signing the loan documents, right? And getting your keys. So all of these things could be just premeditated on. So like a question can turn into a video that can turn into a FAQ that you can send to your future clients. Number 5, turn visitors on your website into automatically appointments with the landing page. Now, with our websites, we have different types of pages. So you have buy side, sell side, explore, relocation. Relocation would be a landing page. What that means is it's a page that you land on that has good information, like a video that can be watched, a map that could be interacted with, then videos that can also be watched that play in through a playlist that are going to be applicable to that specific landing page. Buy landing page, sell landing page for this relocation landing page. Then you have, say, the communities, and then here's going to be your CTA. That's going to be a lead that comes through by them putting in their information. And as soon as they fill out their information, Kayla gets that notification. It goes through her CRM system, and then the automation of a text or email can go through automatically. So you want to think about landing pages that, yes, you can go through ClickFunnels and you can do landing pages just specifically for like a CTA call to action for any type of deal that you're looking to close. But you can also have landing pages on your website, integrate them all in one location. Like you could look at like a single property website as a landing page. That's one page you land on that has all the information about that listing. So you can capture potential deals from that. And you can do the same thing with your website depending on what page they go to. Number 6, getting into passive prospecting with Warmly and different behavior tools. Now, when someone goes onto liftoffagent.com, we have something called warmly.com to track who went to the website. We can get their first name, last name, and contact information. And that's going to be in something I'll give to you here in a second for our free downloadable opportunity. And so we can then be able to already give them a call or follow them on social media. And then you send them a personalized DM text message, or you make a phone call to them. Could you imagine how they would feel? Be like, what the heck? Like, I can't believe, like, I was just thinking about buying a home. Warmly.com can help you be able to see that they went to your website without needing to have them download anything. They don't have to download a guide. They don't have to do anything. They just have to land on your website. And so that's going to help you be able to passively prospect and be able to understand the behavior of how the referral process works and maybe the first step of what they're going to do. And then that'll automatically give you the opportunity to be able to be 10 steps ahead of them. So that could be huge. So number 7, let's give you a real world success story. So liftoffagent.com, if I scroll down, we've had our client here in Central Texas, Dudik. She's already gone through 3 transactions with her website. She has buy, sell, explore, relocate, new construction. And so within her website, she actually has everything coming through because she has a YouTube channel. 8 months on YouTube. She has currently right now a total of 12,000 views, and she only has 48 videos. And with her videos, she drives traffic then to her website. And then from her website, she has her blog content, and her blog content, you can then read, capture a wider net, or have a wider net with search engine optimization. So some people want to read, so they'll see your blog, or some people want to watch, so they'll see your YouTube channel. And we give the end user your prospect options. So that way you can come here and go through that process. And then she has download the guide here. So here's the guide, here's that process. So this would be a real world experience and example of someone that is using YouTube to passively prospect and a website with CTAs, call to actions, driving traffic to be able to get what? More deal flow, more customers. All right, so those were all the 7s. And the final thoughts I want you to think about is you don't need to grind harder to grow faster. You need to be smarter with systems so you can automate the process of someone working with you. And what I'd like to do is I want to give you a free strategy opportunity. Free strategy call, no obligation. Down below, put the word strategy. We'll love to meet you one-on-one to be able to go over specifically how we can be of service to help you with this process so you can work smarter, not harder, and have these systems help you with the process. Within the strategy call, we'll go specifically over some examples. We'll go specifically into your online strategy, and we'll give you a specific plan of action to have more success with this process. And last but not least, underneath resources, liftoffagent.com. If I go to the bottom here, we do have some PDF downloads. I would like to give you our 10 game-changing tools for your website. And so that way you have that. So down below in the comments, if you comment the word website, we'll go ahead and give you this downloadable, and you have 10 different ways to be able to maximize your website and to be able to go through the process of having more success where you can literally be able to stop trading your time for leads and build a website that is going to work for you while you're sleeping. Like, subscribe, notification bell. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you all on the next one.